Do you feel exhausted but wired? Are you waking up at 2 or 3 a.m. or struggling to fall asleep despite being tired? I can relate because I'm going through menopause too. Welcome to day 3 of the mini menopause nutrition course. Sleep disruption is one of the most common and most distressing menopause symptoms, and it often shows up before anyone connects it to hormones. Today, we're going to talk about why sleep changes during menopause and how nutrition can support better rest. Why menopause disrupts sleep? Here's the real talk. Estrogen and progesterone play a role in sleep quality, temperature regulation, and nervous system balance. As these hormones fluctuate and decline, sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented. At night, add night sweats, anxiety, and increased stress sensitivity, and suddenly sleep feels elusive. Add night sweats, anxiety, and increased stress sensitivity, and suddenly sleep feels elusive. Also, insomnia and menopause is not caused by bad habits. It tends to be a physiological shift. When poor sleep feeds itself, poor sleep increases cortisol, your primary stress hormone. Elevated cortisol makes it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. It also affects blood sugar regulation, appetite, and energy levels the next day. This creates a loop where exhaustion fuels stress and stress fuels exhaustion. Nutrition can either worsen this cycle or help calm it. Food affects rest more than you think. Skipping meals, eating too little, or going long stretches without food can destabilize blood sugar overnight. When blood sugar drops during sleep, cortisol rises to compensate. That can trigger early waking, night sweats, or a racing mind. Eating consistently throughout the day supports steadier overnight rest. What actually helps during menopause? Supporting sleep does not require you to be perfect. Supporting sleep does not require you to be perfect. Balanced meals with protein, carbohydrates, and fats help stabilize blood sugar. For some women, a small evening snack can reduce nighttime awakenings. This way of life helps you learn to respond to your body's signals rather than just following strict rules. What to reconsider gently? During menopause, tolerance to caffeine and alcohol often changes. Caffeine may linger longer in your system. Alcohol may help you fall asleep, but it disrupts deeper sleep later in the night. This does not mean you must eliminate alcohol completely or caffeine completely, but you should observe how timing and amount affect your rest. Many women, sleep is not a moral issue. Sleep is not a moral issue. Many women blame themselves for sleep struggles. Trying to control sleep through rigid routines or pressure often makes it worse. Sleep improves when the nervous system feels safe and supported. Your job is not to force sleep, your job is to create conditions that allow it. Sleep deserves support. If sleep disruption is persistent, severe, or affecting daily functioning, reach out to your provider. Sleep apnea risk increases in midlife. Anxiety and depression can also show up as sleep problems. Nutrition helps, but medical and mental health care are sometimes essential. You do not need to suffer through this quietly. Sleep changes are physiological, nutrition supports stability, and gentleness improves outcomes. Today was about understanding and softening the approach. Tomorrow we'll talk about hot flashes and temperature regulation, and how food and hydration play a role. For now, focus on nourishment, consistency, and compassion. Rest is not earned, it is supported. If you haven't already, please take the time to download your resources that go along with this course. You can find the link in the description below. Also, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when the next course in the series and other useful videos are released. See you soon!